there's sure to be droppings and honkings all over the field. We're here in Champaign, Illinois, Geese Memorial Stadium. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Michigan State Spartans and the Illinois Fighting Illini. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Spartans head coach right before the game. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Guys?
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans offense that has the first possession of the game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him.
Makes a grab and room to run. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Spartans come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. It's caught. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Into the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. To the back. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Got the quick pass. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. And
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. Got out of trouble and throws. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Looks as if he's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. He's got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. trying to squeak through the pile. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And I love it. This offense is making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Atkins. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 2nd and long here. From the gun, it's Key. Turning it on! That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Hand it to the back. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. On play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. On target to the left. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Holds it in, the first down and more. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Finding a line, I move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it on 1st down. Look out! Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. Picked up a few. Draw on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. He's got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the counter. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Plows his way ahead. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Handoff to the lone back. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off play action on first down. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. This time they'll go to the running game. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Right at the line. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Illinois offense returns to the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David. Makes the grab in their space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Making the adjustment. Sets his feet. It's Atkins. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, gonna throw it. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Push it ahead. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Flip it out to the back on the screen. There he goes. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. The Illini generating momentum through the air. Let's see if they go back to it. Tells the run, wants to pass. Buying time to his right. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Tells to fake. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They just keep firing. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. Snapped on fourth down. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Bunch formation for these receivers. The running back has it. Past the 6. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
1
Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. The Spartans will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Right back to the well. He's past the sticks. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a gap. It's Key. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Love seeing these early season top 20 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Rush right in his face. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. The give to the single back. Got some green grass. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Tough run here. It's Key. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. With the run on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown Illini! And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Got his man. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Now Michigan State wants to stop the clock. It's their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Finds a tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Spartans want to move quickly. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. And you could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
Hit as he throws. Intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking downfield, it's Atkins. Throws to the wideout. Left side, it's Randall. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. And we start with the NC State Wolfpack taking on the number 10 team, the Florida State Seminoles. And it's NC State coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's now 5 straight victories. They've really been clicking on all cylinders at this point of the season. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Big Ten. Now over to your game in Champaign. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Dropping back, it's Atkins. They're all over him. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Quarterback empties his backfield. Tries to get it himself. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
On the move, he fires. Out wide left, it's Gentry.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Second and long here. The run inside. It's Gentry. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Third down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under pressure. And he avoids the sack.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Working the ground game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll ride him again. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Stepping to the right. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Illini generating momentum through the air. Let's see if they go back to it. Looking to throw, it's Atkins. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. He's changing the play. Hits inside. It's Key. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Illinois right back to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Unloads in the nick of time.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And I love when defenses see pulling guards, because what you're supposed to do is run through immediately. If you're a linebacker, you see a pulling guard, I'm running through that gap. If you're a defensive lineman and that guard pulls in front of you, I run down the line of scrimmage and chase. Great job seeing that puller, making a play, getting a tackle for a loss.
Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Gives it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff again. Knocked down immediately.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the catch down the right side. He goes out of bounds all the way up at the 46-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Just watching the clock drain away in this one, it's all but in the books. Let's take a look at the top 25, and this game might have an impact on these rankings next week. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Makes the grab on 3rd. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few. Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Illinois offense returns to the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. He's got enough. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Quick give. It's Key. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
Crosses the 45. Right down the middle. At the 20. He is in. Touchdown, finding Illini. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And wings it incomplete.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it on the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, and he's going right.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Unleashes one. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Wants to throw one first. Back's got it on the screen. On his feet at the 40. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Look out. Out wide right, it's Key. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They're going back to the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. The quick game. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Drops back on first down. Turns it loose. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Long way to go on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That one just came off his hand badly. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. That falls incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. Fields the punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than's blocked, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well run him again. Got the first down. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. They'll run it. It's Key. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense gets set for second down. The quarterback takes a knee. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Powell.